Hello. Welcome to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron, just on a delightful family picnic where I consumed an entire bottle of wine. I'm feeling pretty good, so I thought I'd follow it up with a small glass of Eagle Rare, 10-year bourbon. Never disappointed in this stuff. Something else I'm never disappointed in. Having an evening with the Fagers. So, let's get on with it. This is part 4, I believe, of 5. We come back into, I think more drinking stories, and then we end up on Paul Revere's once again. So, I'll quit talking. I'll get out of the way. I'll let the video speak for itself. Enjoy. You were gonna be in a bush in a field.
The backyard's happened once or twice.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Our backyard used to flood. I found him passed out in the fucking in a thunderstorm, face down in a pile of puke.
He just passed out when the cops showed up, wasn't he? Like on a pile of wood.
The cop showed up a number of times.
That's what I'm saying.
There was
one of them was
actually Carol's parking lot was part of their rounds.
It was.
And it wasn't because it was Carol's parking lot.
Right.
It's because it was adjacent to my parents' backyard.
Remember taking the sledgehammer to turn the light off?
Yeah.
Taking the sledgehammer to turn the street light off?
Oh, yeah.
You give a good fucking rap on a lamppost and, well, no.
That one at least.
That one at least.
That one, yeah.
Shut it off for like
and
3 to 5 minutes.
So it shut off. So if we wanted to fuck around in the dark, you Waylon,
let's do this.
Waylon somehow found that out. He was hitting shit with the sledgehammer.
Well, what? Who would Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
He hits the lamppost, and we're like, "Fuck, you broke it, dude! Fuck, you broke it! We're in trouble! Fuck!" And all of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, it came on. Wait a minute.
Was that a fluke? I contest that was a fluke. I won't say it's not a fluke till you do it again."
We're all worried about getting in trouble, but once we figure out it might not break
keep
it.
you out of trouble.
Exactly. Cops are coming.
Wait, run! Get the bushes. I'm not carrying it.
We never had enough bushes. It was
No, there wasn't there. That's not what I'm saying.
The time
Everybody leave!
The time I'm sitting on the back porch playing PlayStation.
That's a good one.
And all of a sudden I'm sitting here playing. And the window's like right here next to TV. I'm sitting here playing video games, fucking around. All of a sudden, I see this streak go by the window. I was like, alright, whatever. And I see another streak go by the window. I was like, weird. And it's like, alright, cool. And all of a sudden I look up and there's flashlights flying around. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And I wasn't drinking at that night.
Or at least not yet.
Right?
So I see flashlights flashing around and then they start kind of going in the window of the back porch. And I start getting angry and it's like, ain't no one gonna...
kids, knock this shit off!
It's like, ain't no one coming up in my parents' backyard and shining flashlights. I'm sober, I'm gonna be a dick.
Right. This will not stand!
Yes! I opened the door.
Sorry you did this, motherfucker!
I opened the door all cocky and all like, what's happening here? It's a cop and he's like,
oh, sorry, sir.
What are you doing?
I'm
like,
PlayStation,
I'm playing video games. He's like, anybody in there with you? No, sir. You know? He's like, I'm chasing 2 suspects through this yard. I didn't see where they went. I'm like, honestly, no one came in here. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
It's like, I'm playing video games. I saw a street that way, and I pointed the direction, well, kind of the direction they went.
Yeah, somebody went over in this way.
Yeah, and he's like, whoa. Alright, well, I'm gonna go look that way. I was like, okay. You have a good night. Then and I went back and started playing my video game. Next thing I know, Putsy runs in the door, closes it real quick, ducks down, starts hiding. He's like, Mike, everything cool? You gotta fucking, everything cool? Oh my god, they're after me. Me and Todd were out road tripping, and they fucking pulled us over. We both ran. And they both not only ran, but they ran through the yard of the house they were staying in that night.
Oh, yeah, well, you gotta lead them right there. You know?
So they had to go run and hide in the pine trees behind Haskins Oil at the time.
Yeah, the old Buddha forest.
Oh, yeah.
And then they snuck back into the house, and then like, oh my god. I'm like, you motherfuckers, I had to talk to the cops tonight.
Right. I wasn't even doing anything. Fuck you guys.
What ended up fucking us is we were coming back into town and we were going to steal a couple of garbage cans for the fucking back porch. Because we didn't have enough.
Clearly.
And so... I was hanging out the window.
I love the logic of our lives. We need 40 more gallons of disposal space.
Exactly.
And everything will be good with the universe.
So
then we can make it from 1 week to the next. And not fill up.
Nobody's got to get up, man.
Seriously, 80 gallons of beer can space is not enough beer can space.
It's not. It wasn't.
Seriously, that back porch, over half of its furniture was made of empty cases of beer bottles.
For a while, then Dad
we had a huge couch.
I wish you could
That
still
was
get
epic.
returnable bottles.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's tits. $1.20.
But you remember opening them up and going, and sipping one and going, oh, they didn't clean that well enough.
Oh, I used to love returnables. I made the mistake of going to Quillen's on campus one day and buying a case and then walking home with it. Like, it's only 2.5 blocks. Like, Jesus Christ. Case of returnables like carrying 3 fat raccoons in 3 blocks. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, I gotta sit it down. I'm that guy. I'm gonna sit on the fucking case. Shoulders, fuck you. I'm sitting on a case of beer.
I might even open
I
one.
didn't even know me. He's fucking heavy. You finally get home, like, take the beer. I don't care.
It's probably warm.
Yeah. It took me so fucking long to get
Put it in
here.
the fucking fridge.
Getting mocked by a monk cab driver. He's like, you slow motherfucker. Like, yeah, I can't even say that. No, my characterization of you would be considered racist.
The thing about me building the fort, you can absolutely keep that.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Well, like me.
He seriously did. He kept it up and he showed his
You
friends.
have to.
Yeah.
How
would you not?
Like I said, if it would have sucked, he would have made you take it down.
Hell yeah.
And you're like, dude, you half-assed this fort. You can't do this.
No, it was pimp. There was a solid wall. It was.
It's the land of pizza.
Honestly, then
It will remain.
after that, I became a little more dickish about it.
Right.
And I would, because Thompson told me I couldn't build forts anymore, so
It gets a little costly.
understandable,
Right.
but
You let this
also
one fly.
also pretty annoying.
Right.
So
the
now,
cow's just starting to flower.
now
as
when
the
I
beets
have to,
box starts
yeah,
to take.
yes.
You're gonna squash that.
So now that I have to fold boxes and I can't make a fort, what I used to do is I used to make freestanding structures. Where it would be
Come
like,
down tonight.
it'd be like 12-inch pizza boxes like this tall on the bottom, and then all of a sudden I build it out so that it was like fucking this wide.
Mushroom.
But also, I would make it so the second you removed a single box, the entire thing
Oh,
collapsed.
yeah.
Yes.
You stretch it to
And,
the
and
length.
yes, and I'd
of
make it
its-
like 70, 80 boxes every time.
Yep.
Right.
And I do it when I close.
Like this, it stretched to the end of physics.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
anything changes,
Yes.
you're picking all that.
Yes.
Not me,
And-
however, I'll be gone.
Yeah.
I'll be clocked out. I'll see you on the morrow.
The first day after I did that, I show up and they're like, "You motherfucker!" I'm like,
What?
What are you
What'd you
talking
pull a box
about?
for?
And they're like, "You asshole! Fucking, I had to pick up 80 fucking boxes and restack them." And I looked at him and I said, "Well, you know, there was one box you could have removed that it would actually work, and you could have taken them all."
That's really.
And they're like, "What?"
That's your fault.
It's like,
You fucked
yeah.
up.
At this point, that's in your hands.
And it was wide enough where it was balanced. So if you tried to take the end ones
It's
off,
all
it would
going
tip
down.
sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
Yep.
I loved
Push
it.
to its physics.
Oh, I absolutely. Oh, I loved it. Still, swear to God,
That's badass.
can you
That
admit
is
it either?
badass.
Was that not your favorite? One of your favorite jobs ever, hands down.
Yeah, the night. Well,
Favorite job. I don't think I will. I could be a millionaire, own the business, and do nothing.
That's what I'd do with it. If I had just had like cash, like what'd you do? I'd recreate that scene.
I mean,
That's what I'd do.
but I could never have that much fun again.
You could if you had enough cash when you didn't care.
No, because part of it was the whole.
Fucking with
I
them.
have a boss and I don't care.
Fucking with
when you have no way.
I was always that guy.
It's like when you
I
become-
cared. I was doing a good job.
But no, I did too.
If I was on the clock.
But it's
you'd
like
do
when
nice
you
work.
turn 21, and all of a sudden there's not that risk there. It loses some of its fun.
Ah, yeah.
If I was the owner and I could control whatever happened, it's not as cool. Part of it was,
I don't
is
know.
Thompson gonna show up while we're throwing this barrel party in the basement? God, I hope not.
Is he gonna, is
I hope
gonna
he
laugh
stays
and
up.
walk away.
Yeah, I hope he stays upstairs and watches Friends tonight.
Like that.
No, seriously, he was a huge Friends freak.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was. He was. Well, at night we went in on fucking Vicodin, fired up the ovens. We're fucking just cooking up all this pizza. We're just fucking trash. He comes out. What are you guys doing? Cooking it up big and fat. He's just walks to the back. 3 minutes later, he comes out to the front, writes down our order, whatever it was we had. Like, okay, you're right. You figure it out. I don't. 70 or 80% of whatever you do it.
Exactly.
So it's like we all threw in cash and took a massive piece. Like you didn't care.
No.
Whatever.
He walked in, opened up the bar one day. Me and Hendrickson were supposed to open. It was cold as shit, and we got drunk as fuck. So we had to walk by Paul Revere's to get to our houses. And we both had keys at the time. And we get in front of the door.
That.
We get in front of the door. Paul Revere's is like, do we even go any farther? We have to be here in the morning. I'm really fucked up. I don't think I'll make it. And I was like, no, we should just stay here. So what happens is Thompson walks in to me on one of the back chest freezers,
Nice.
curled up on the top of it with the pizza bags as a blanket.
That would work.
Oh yeah, it would. They got thick and select.
For sure.
And here's Hendrickson on the cutting table, curled up doing the same thing. And Thompson walks in to Paul Revere's with us both sleeping
But really, it's
on
like,
the food prep services.
it's like
curled up with
when you clock in.
curled up with fucking pizza bags wrapped over us. The Terminator ones were the best.
Yeah,
that's
they're
fucking
big.
weird.
The
Yeah.
big son of a bitch.
Sure about
Well,
happy.
really, it's like his own
And you can put your
WKRP though, you know?
Oh,
It's like, here's your crazy cast. And it's like, I swear, half the
And
shit I did.
he
was
walks
like,
in and he's
just throwing food in and laughing at me like I'm a TV show. Or what?